Bengals, they widen their lead.
Had a little bit of technical difficulties. It bothered me. We should be good now.
But the extra point's up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Just a 4-play drive that time. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
Stop him, Jesus.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
Oh no,
okay,
don't do this to me.
Sure
They overturned it. I'm gonna try.
Offense set to get this drive underway. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally.
You gonna do something?
You've been around me for a
Jesus.
while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that.
All right.
Normally, preaching patience. Yeah. You know, take your time. First half. You
I don't know
still
what's going on speed right now.
I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown.
This don't
so
really
if you're the
happen.
play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35.
Alright, yeah, this is making me mad.
18
We gotta do
yards,
something
first
about
down
these people.
Niners. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this one complete on the slant.
Gino, you're a big dude. How'd you not drop him?
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo completes it.
Okay, doesn't want you around him.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities.
I have.
And this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to 10.
You idiot! Sorry guys, I had to do something real quick. My brother.
Space. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just being ignorant.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. It's caught by Sanders. The 49ers now going to use the first of their
this is
timeouts.
not a good
As they'll
position
stop
for me.
it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They've made goal line offense
You
a
gotta run it.
priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Why would you?
Zone, but it's incomplete.
No one's there.
Sanders, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play
Nobody was there.
defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding
What in the
positioning,
world are you-
and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, He missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. It got his man complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The final act of the first half. Dalton eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think my dude just fell.
So come to halftime after
that was sad. Get her.
We fast forward to the beginning
Up
of the
here.
second half.
Up. Sit. Down. Oh, good boy.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain
Get her.
set to continue
Up on
as
the couch.
we are underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 24, Garoppolo looking for Sanders here on the, and this throw will be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Come here, Gator. Sorry, y'all, I'm talking to my doggy.
First
My
possession
doggo.
of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door.
What are you
and running
doing?
to your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back
Huh?
in the good old days.
And he takes it
Erica's
down
seen me
the
on the
10
chair, Michael.
line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
Dalton bootlegs out. Forced out to his left. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game.
I about just cried.
Instead, 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And Dalton to throw, escaping the and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Focus. It's run.
So
It's
tough
run.
because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all
I told you
11
it's not run.
It's coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
All right. I lost focus. Okay.
Big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They were zooming past that number there. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about it.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
They
I'm
didn't.
surprised by that they kicked the field goal.
Where?
I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
No, there wasn't. I am not, like I'm doing my franchise.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're in the driver's seat
brother,
right now, and they were winners
my brother
last
thinks
week
he
over
knows
the
everything.
Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Open man is Uzama. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Flushed out right. He's got Green. And down he goes at the 49.
Shortest pass ever, but it was worth it.
Off the bootleg. Dalton on the move to his left. Green brings it in. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Off the bootleg. Dalton rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left. So he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
He'll buy some time right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, but it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Steps away. And that is caught. He's got
CJ Uzama.
CJ Uzama, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
What?
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1.
All right,
Good
that's
effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Vigil in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short.
Return.
It's fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk.
And this will be caught at the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its
beautiful
fair share of big
pass.
plays.
Beautiful catch with Tyler
all
Boyd.
game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
All right, let's see. Sorry.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Dalton out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw. Green's open, and he's got it for a big
Touchdown, AJ Green.
AJ Green. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
There we go.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
You know what?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy. I'm going to protect you.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The veteran safety, George Iloka, there to break that one up. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Passing, it's Dalton. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play. Dalton to his favorite receiver, Green. 52 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. but as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just
The
absolutely
reason why I went for 2 is because
going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more.
Be going by
that
7 or
like
otherwise it's going to bother me.
Could also result in a melee later, though. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
18 yards, first down Niners. Garoppolo on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's good.
There's a holding offense.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by
They did
out-athleting
making soup.
which is
Not quite
often
sure.
the case.
But
By being able
if
to
they were,
adjust to
I
anything
want
they
some.
tried to throw
Because
out
I'm how
and
hungry.
beating them to the punch each and every time.
But,
this was a defense
see,
that was well
I
prepared.
don't want to eat right now.
Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Getting a watch tomorrow.
This is fielded at the goal line.
I'm so happy.
And he'll get it
I
up
want
just
my
past the
watch.
20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Goodwin able to haul it in. And up
All
to
right,
the
I'll give it
35
to him.
before
I'll
they're
give it
able
to him.
knock him down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I'll be honest, that's a
Ball
beautiful
up to the
catch.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side.
Oh, yeah!
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing.
I could have
there
intercepted
again.
that.
He's been sacked multiple times.
But
We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
All right, here now a look at A.J. Green. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
'57's the mic. Watch 56.
Not running. Dalton wants to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. He's got a man. Complete. 36 yards on the play.
Here we go.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
You ain't going nowhere. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch switch, watch switch.
He go 368.
Check. Slam, slam. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Check 9, check 9.
To throw again. Dalton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Shift, shift. Check 99, check 99.
Heavy.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
I'll see the plan have those images. So what I'm gonna do is
That's called being in the zone.
show you guys
So for
the
the
team
Bengals,
stats.
it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Grab a quick drink real quick. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Upgrade available. What you mean? What you mean? Okay, upgrade all players. Coordinator. Well, um, see, free agents, free agents. Marvin Hall Jr. Yeah, no, I want to trade someone real quick. Um, sorry, I want you. I want you. I'll take Jarvis. And I guess I'll take Crabtree. Advance. I'll trade them. Ross. Ooh, not Ross. I could use Ross. I'll get them Erickson. Vigil. No, I like Vigil. We'll get them Pratt. Niloka. Advance. Screw it. I wanted some of that. Well, in that case, we'll go. I knew they weren't going to do that. So we'll over position. Wide receiver. We'll take Odell. We'll take Landry and Crabtree. Pick all the best players. We'll give them left tackle. We'll go Williams. Cornerback. We'll get them Leonard. And Steph Phillips. We'll go with So that works. Alright, here's what's happening. We'll go to all. Okay. We'll give them Atkins. And we'll give them Dunlap. Can you make that work? Crap. I gave 3. Are you serious? You know what? I don't need Landry, okay? I gave you 3 for 2. No. I want Landry. You know what? No, we'll go with him. There. Oh yeah, I see that now. Go with Hubbard. Are you serious? Alright, ready. We'll give you Gino. They ain't gonna let me. You know, Boyd, I'll give you him. Why don't you guys want to take my people? I'll give you him. And I'll also give you Hubbard. Okay? Just give me my people. Okay. One person, okay? I'll trade you Odell. 1.25 million, okay. Gotcha. Would 1.49 million. I'll give you Mixon for Odell. I don't care. You know what? Kinda make me mad. So, we're just gonna say screw it. And not take Odell. Sadly. So I'll see where I'm at right now. Oof. See who's injured real quick. Out for 4 weeks. Oh my god. Who's again? Eifert. We'll put you. I can change you. It's pretty sad. Whew. I want to sell you. Can I not? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get mad. Yes. Alright y'all, thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna hop on Fortnite, see if my friends are on. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and see if my friends are. He is. So, we're gonna go ahead and go to his lobby. Thank you, and y'all have a good evening.